As noted in the Book Review Folder Project guidelines located in the Pathfinder, for the English 10 class on the library website, you must include 2 to 3 reviews of the book you read for this project. These reviews will be placed on the inside left of the manila folder that Ms. Foster has given you for this project. For demonstration purposes, I am going to show you how to cite a book review from Kirkus, which is one of the recommended review sources for this project. First, type in the name of the book in the search box on Kirkus. Then, expand the review by clicking on the link. Now, as per Ms. Foster's instructions, remember she does not want a summary of the book, but rather a critique instead. Notice the example here for Divergent includes both a summary and a critique. So for this project, I would only copy and paste the critique portion of the review into my document. To show that I have not included all the review, or if you use a review that is incredibly long and you only want to use certain portions of it, you can do this by inserting an ellipses, which is a period, space, period, space, period, space, wherever you have left out information. So, for this example, the ellipses would come at the beginning of the quoted review to show that I left out the first part of the review. Don't forget, when you copy and paste this review into your document, to include quotation marks as well as an in-text citation. Okay, let's input the information we need into EasyBib to create the citation for this review source. Before beginning, double check to make sure you are logged in and that you are working in your English 10 Book Review Jacket project. Then select Bibliography, which will enable you to begin creating this citation. Next, from all 59 options, select Review from the list. To start, we must determine if Kirkus is a magazine, newspaper, or journal. As you can see from the Kirkus website, here at the top, it refers to it as a magazine. Also, when I did a little research, this information is confirmed that it is in fact a review magazine. So we can leave the tab exactly where it is. Then, since we are using the online version of the magazine, select Source was published online. Now it is time to start filling in the boxes. The name of the review title is Kirkus Reviews, and you can find this information here in the upper right-hand corner of the site. Next, the name of the source reviewed is Divergent by Veronica Roth. Go ahead and put in the title and author of your book. Now we need to see if this source lists the name of the person who wrote the review. You may not always see the name of the actual reviewer for magazines such as Kirkus because they are usually written by members of the staff. So for this review site, instead of using a person's name, I am going to input the name of the corporation as the contributor, which is Kirkus Reviews. I am also going to use Kirkus Reviews as the magazine title as well. Now, I want to point out that Kirkus Reviews has both a print version of the magazine as well as the online version. So when selecting a publication date, we will use the Kirkus Reviews issue date of April 15, 2011, and for the electronically published date, we will use the review posted online date of April 5, 2011. Go ahead and input that information now. Some of you may be wondering about the other publication date that is shown as well. The date May 3, 2011 is the publication date of the book rather than the review itself. Next, since this is an online publication, no pages are referenced, and we will leave this section of EasyBib blank. As we continue, we can see that the online website title of the magazine is Kirkus, and the publisher and sponsor information can be found at the bottom of the website page, and you can see that it is Kirkus Media, LLC. Let's put that information in as well. Remember to copy the URL from the Kirkus website and then paste it into the box here. Make sure the display URL indicates yes. Lastly, click on Today to include today's access date. Take one last look over the information you have inputted and then finish by clicking on the red icon at the bottom. Create citation. There it is, and notice that it places the citation below in ABC order as it builds your bibliography for this project. Remember, you can always go back to the source by selecting the link under More, and the parenthetical is created for you by clicking on it here. Copy and paste the in-text citation into your document by placing it at the end of the Kirkus review, followed by the end punctuation as demonstrated in the project guide. As mentioned in the other tutorials for this project, please contact your teacher or school librarian if you need any assistance.